Continuing to gather new information tonight in a case of apparent-friendly gunfire involving a Baltimore County and Baltimore City police officer. Both are on a joint narcotics task force. They were out making an arrest in Odenton when the incident happened. Cheryl Connor joins us now live from the newsroom with an update. Cheryl?
Kelly, I want to start first with the Baltimore City police officer who was shot in the arm. A city police spokesman tells me tonight it looks like the officer will be okay. He underwent an MRI this afternoon. Police are still looking into how a county officer shot him. The investigation on Pinecone Avenue in Odenton grew more intense this afternoon when a large drug bust turned into one police officer shooting another.
I heard a gunshot or two go off.
The suspect, 38-year-old Vernon Jackson, was taken into custody outside of the home. Catching him was part of an ongoing narcotics investigation.
Once we're on scene, the suspect was taken into custody outside of the residence without incident. We seized about $938 of U.S. currency along with 27 pounds of suspected marijuana from that suspect.
Minutes later, officers went inside. Police say a woman at the door was cooperative and allowed officers to execute a search warrant.
It appears that once the entry was made inside of that residence, at a certain point, a weapon discharge from one of the task force officers from Baltimore County. His weapon accidentally discharged, striking one of the officers on the task force from Baltimore City.
The city officer was hit in the arm. He was taken to shock trauma and is expected to survive. Neighbor Chuck McMillan saw this unfold.
Everybody rushed over to him, and then they wanted to check on him, and he was sort of screaming a little bit because he was in pain.
Anne Arundel County police are investigating, but right now it looks like the shooting was accidental. The suspect's home address is listed on Cedar Lane in Columbia. Tonight there's no word on why he ended up in Odenton.
It makes you a little uncomfortable, especially when we have all these kids in the neighborhood.
And the unnamed county officer is on routine administrative leave. Baltimore City Police will not name their officer, but we know he's been on the force for 16 years. And an online check of the name Vernon Jackson with the same birthday came back with several drug charges, including trafficking. We still don't know his most recent charges. Cheryl Connor, ABC 2 News.